I was always very keen to be, not a writer, more of an actor. The Indian Parliament was attacked, and that time, Operation Parakram had taken place. That is where, all our troops were there. On December 9th, 2006, that was the last drink I had taken. In fact, I was drinking early in the morning. We were to come to Delhi. My wife snatched away the bottle. I was contacted by IIM Bangalore. So they asked me to write a paper on that. And that was published with them.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Book Talks by Jashnee Evans. I'm so happy to introduce another author with us today, and here we have author Ravi Valluri.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Ravi Valluri, advisor Krishnapatnam Rail Company Limited. Before that, I was the Chief Executive Officer of Chhattisgarh East Railway Limited and East West Railway Limited. I'm from the Indian Railway Traffic Service, Faculty of Art of Living, and an author.
Thank you so much for introducing yourself, sir. And I'm so happy to talk to you again. And
My pleasure.
as much as I know, you have already written 13 or 14 books so far.
About 10, the rest are anthologies.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And I think you have covered fiction and non-fictions both.
That's right. I've written both fiction and non-fiction. Began with non-fiction and then I've written fiction. Then I contribute to various papers
Okay.
like the Pioneer, then the Hitwad, the Daily Guardian Review, and recently I've started contributing to TelanganaTrends.com.
Wonderful.
Earlier, I used to write for Life Positive e-magazine and Free Press Journal, and also I've written for the Hindu.
Oh, that is really wonderful. And it's a huge, achievement writing these many books. Because what I always believed is a writer consists of two things. Either he is writing or he is thinking about writing. I don't know how much you agree with the same. Uh,
Um, yes, one has to get hold of the plot, think about it, and if I'm not writing, I jot down the points, etc., whatever the plan is. I try to write about 600, 700 words a day. In fact, recently I read a quote by a noted American author, Stephen King, that one should keep reading.
yes, sir.
Only then you'll start writing.
Yes.
He said, you read whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Keep
Yes.
reading. And he says that one should write about 2,000 words a day. And the first draft is for yourself, and then for the public, the audience. And a lot of editing is required. I've been very
Yes.
lucky that my wife does the editing,
Yes.
and that has helped me a lot. And in fact, a noted author, British author Jeffrey Archer, he edits almost 14 times a manuscript.
Great.
So that is what is so important.
That is so lovely, and you have researched a lot. And even I have also believed, being a reader, that one cannot be a good writer if he's not a reader. Reading
Yes.
is required,
Yes,
and writer is nothing without a reader.
that's right.
That is also another thing. So, sir, it's a huge journey, like writing 13 or 14 books in a row. And sir, may I know which is your favorite genre? Like, what you love writing, non-fiction or fiction?
No, I enjoy both. Depends upon the audience, and uh, fiction is difficult. I enjoy writing fiction, and equally non-fiction. I mean, I wouldn't classify. Then I've written my autobiography. It's here. It's called Story of Faith and
Faith and
Miracles.
miracles.
So I've also delved into that. And
Okay.
I've been very lucky that my books have been translated into Hindi, then Tamil, Kannada, and Telugu. That has helped me a lot.
That is really wonderful, sir. And sir, I just want to talk to you about your recent books. Like,
Uh, my recent solo book is Bombay Review and Other Stories. These are a collection of 21 short stories and 21 drabbles.
okay,
Drabbles is a story within 100 words. Um, and this was published by Lead Start.
okay,
And thereafter, um, contributed. We have curated this anthology. It's
okay,
called Revolutionaries of India, 1857 to 1947. This was to mark, 75th year of
in
Indian
Indian
Constitution.
Constitution.
And more recently was this book, Sita to
Sita to
Abhaya.
Abhay.
This is after that incident which took place in Calcutta,
Okay,
Kolkata, that case.
okay,
So
okay. That
this is about women,
women.
and in both these books, almost 40 authors, both
Okay.
Indian and foreign, have contributed to it.
Okay, it's
And
another wonderful initiative from your side, sir, that you are also bringing new authors. And
uh,
by their contributions, you people are editing, like you and your wife Lakshmi Valuri,
yeah.
both are doing a great job. So sir, I just want to know the process, like how you go through this, collecting these authors and then taking these stories into, is there any website or is there any link, how you go through it?
Actually, what happened was I have joined a couple of groups,
Okay,
and we decided to write anthologies.
okay,
And I had asked people, and number of people responded. And
okay,
these are, not only national but international forums.
okay,
And people immediately responded, and these two topics clicked, and we had written about it. And Lakshmi and I, we have started a website. It is called rustleofwords.com,
okay,
where we accept articles, essays, poetry,
okay.
fiction, short stories. People write. That is also running
Yeah,
parallel.
this is what actually I just wanted to convey to the audience. Those who are into writing or are emerging writers, they can just write into wrestleofwords.com, and sir and ma'am can catch your articles or your writing over there, and you can go ahead from there.
Yes, certainly. In fact, we are receiving very good response,
Great.
and people are contributing to it. And I also write there. My wife does the editing part.
From these books, we have missed one thing: the art of war
Yes,
to art of living.
yes. This is actually my favorite book so far.
Okay.
Art of War to Art of Living. This is a and this has also been translated into Hindi.
Hindi.
It's called Yut Kala Se Jeevan Kala. This
Okay.
is a story of a Chinese techie who came from a very humble background
Okay.
and then rose to busy heights. She developed an app. In China, this policy was there of one child norm.
Okay.
So it was basically to discover her siblings,
Okay.
and then the government confiscated the app, and they paid her, but she lost everything: the intellectual property rights on the book, her app. So it so happened she watched a movie. It was on a Buddhist scholar, Zhuan Zhang, who
Okay.
came to India 1400 years back.
Okay.
So, watching that movie inspired her to come to India. And then she traveled to India and moved around various places
Okay.
and to overcome the lack in her life. And finally, she reaches the Art of Living ashram,
Okay.
That's in Bangalore, since I'm a faculty of art of living.
Yes.
And there she meets Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar and how her life transforms. And then she develops another app. So
Okay.
I mean, that's the broad plot. And
Okay.
her journey right from China to India, where all she traveled in India. And in between, she had gone to Malaysia, then Thailand, and I've captured all that. In that.
So lot of research being done
It was a
for
very,
this
it
book.
took almost 2 years.
Okay.
It was a very strange thing. In fact, because of you, I got my first
Thank you.
short story collection. It's called Heartbreak at Coffee Shop. I think it used to be
Yeah, it
here.
is missing here,
Huh.
and that is one of my favorite.
So, in fact, you had suggested that title.
Yes, the
to
title
create.
and that cover both are
Yes, that was because
our
of you.
favorite. Yeah. Done.
Because of Seema Saxena, Heartbreak at Coffee Shop. Not only the title but also the cover, yes. And at that time, um, that is collection of about 20 short stories and two plays are also there,
Yes,
and about 20 travels. And
yes,
it was an Amazon bestseller,
yes,
and it did very well. And that was also translated in Hindi.
in Hindi. Yes.
So suddenly I got a call from Bangalore ashram that someone wanted to narrate his story about a Chinese person.
Okay.
And then they sent me some, you know, some material, and I started researching. That's how this story came. It's a
Story.
spiritual fiction.
Yes. That is again knowledgeable thing as well as most research
I
thing, I
had
guess.
to read a lot about Chinese history, Indian history, Buddhism, and then about Thailand, about Malaysia. I
Yes.
watched a lot of videos, YouTube, and then got the material.
Yes. And sir, as you already have written this about art of living, and sir, you have been associated with Shri Ravi Shankar ji since long. So, how you came into this thing and how you adopted?
Actually, that is a life turner in my life. I was always very keen to be, not a writer, more of an actor.
Yes.
I was very much interested in theater and music, and that was my journey. And I became an accidental bureaucrat. So I was selected for the Indian Police Service,
Yes.
but due to certain factors, I would say blame it on me only. Though that I joined railways, I was in the
Okay.
Indian Railway Traffic Service, and somehow I got into this addiction of alcohol,
Yes.
and that continued for a very long time, almost 15, 16 years.
Okay.
And then a strange incident took place. Um, I was we posted at Bikaner. At
Okay.
that time, I was, there's a post called Senior Divisional Operations Manager. The Indian Parliament was attacked, and
Okay.
that time, Operation Parakram had taken place. That is where all our troops were there.
Huh.
So my father was taking an evening walk,
Okay.
and some stranger came and he tapped on my father's shoulder, and he said that send your son to Jaipur. He'll do this course of art of living,
Okay.
and that will transform his life. And my father was surprised, and we didn't know what it was. And strangely enough, next year I was transferred to Jaipur.
Okay.
It was all a miracle, which I have narrated in my
Yes, a story of
autobiography, Story of Faith and
Peter.
Miracles. And I happened to do this course of, it was then called the Part 1 course. Today it's called the Happiness Program.
Okay.
And that is how it started. But I had done Sudarshan Kriya, which was a blast. Those 2 days when you learn the Kriya, and those 7 days, it was a real game changer in my life. But I did not immediately give up. It took some time.
Yes.
And on December 9th, 2006, That was the last drink I had taken. In fact, I was drinking early in the morning. We were to come to Delhi. My wife snatched away the bottle. And then we came to. Then I had done various courses. And then um, I happened to get a book called Dance with Life.
Okay.
It was written by an author, I will not name her name, with whom I'm co authoring a book.
Okay.
And and now we have submitted the manuscripts.
Okay, great.
So I thought it's about alcoholism, but
Oh,
it was about that person. And uh, she asked me to contribute to Life Positive e magazine. So that's where I narrated my story.
wonderful.
And then Free Press Journal, Mumbai, they saw those articles
Okay.
and they said, why don't you contribute to us? So for almost 3, 4 years, I had a regular column I used to write there. And I happened to show these articles to Guruji, Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar, and he said, you start writing, your books will be published. And my first book is The Matter of the Mind, and it's by Crosswords.
Yes.
And he had released it on Navratri Day
Wow.
at Bangalore Ashram. It was a real high point in my life when presence of almost 50,000 people. The book was unveiled. So that's how I started writing nonfiction.
That's
And then, as I mentioned, you introduced me
thank
to
you so
fiction.
much.
And my articles are non-fiction. Then I write travel on,
Ah,
and they appear in this Daily Guardian review.
ah.
Then Kashmir Age,
Yes.
I'm writing for them. That's another paper.
Okay.
And Hitwad, all these papers I've written a lot of travel on.
Great.
So people can read.
Yes, of course. I would like to tell the audience that sir is continuously writing for different newspapers and different magazines also, and books are already there. And there are such kind of books which anybody can relate, any age group can relate. Like
Yes.
when we talk about heartbreak at a coffee shop, to art of living, to this Bombay reviews and other stories. There are different kind of genres and different kind of stories as well.
Actually, I have been very much influenced by, Mahabharata, then Panchatantra and Zen stories.
Yes, sir.
So, several of those plots I take from there and
Yes.
relate it to modern times.
Yes.
And those characters, I, somehow build those characteristics in these characters and develop a story there.
Yes.
And another game changer was for all of us was COVID period,
Yes, sir.
and that's where I lost my mother, and I had to. I myself suffered from COVID, and I had performed her last rites wearing the PP suit. So that had really affected me psychologically.
Psychology.
That's when I had written a book called The Magic of the Mind,
Okay.
which was translated into Tamil,
Tamil.
and I gave it to Gurudev also, presented a copy. And that's about the life during COVID. I'll just narrate two things. Then I was posted as the principal chief operations manager at on North Central Railway, Prayagraj,
Okay.
and we had transported almost 60 to 70 lakh people, migrant labor,
Yes.
from all over India, who were
Yeah,
going
during that time,
during that
people.
time, who
Yes.
were going to
Their home
Bihar,
places. Yeah.
UP,
Yes.
all those
Yes.
places
Yes.
from all over India. And I was contacted by IIM Bangalore.
Okay.
So they asked me to write a
Okay.
paper on that,
Okay.
and that was published by them. And that was noticed by very noted authors, like Mrinal Pandey, then Arundhati Roy, and Ruskin Bond.
Wow.
At that time, one anthology had come up, India's Long Walk Home.
Okay.
So my uh, article
Yes.
features there.
Oh, great.
So it's very nice to be with such prestigious authors.
You have so many achievements. We have
I'll call it
like
grace. It's grace.
it's like since your journey has started after few years, we are taking this journey forward. And sir, I just want to you to tell young people who are into writing how they can go for this, they can carry their writing journey. So like this patiently and peacefully you are doing this and being so humble. Sir, I would like you to convey your message to
Uh, uh, there are, a couple of groups which I think if they join, one is Authors Association of India, where they'll meet a lot of authors. Then, even though I have written books, but there is no end to learning. I have joined this Himalayan retreat,
them.
and
Okay.
every day we're having
Yes,
this
weekly
workshop,
one. Yes.
and it's a daily workshop.
Okay.
And my slot is 9 to 10. I write at that time, so where we come to know about so many things, and every Sunday some noted author comes and addresses us in the afternoon, like Devdutt Patnaik and
Yes.
Shailendra Jha, so many people. So you learn so much, about writing, editing, and their screenplay writing. So I would recommend people to do that. And as I had mentioned earlier, one should read.
Yes.
And earlier I thought just 700, 800 words, but now I'll have to make it 2000.
2000. Yes, sir.
So it takes time, but that
Yeah.
effort is there.
Yeah, conclusion is learning never stops. Sometimes what happens with the young writers and readers is what they think is they've written a book, now they are an author, they don't need anybody's help or any assistance. But see, even after writing 12, 13 book, you still are taking guidance and you still are working on it. That is a big thing. And what I believe is editing is another big part for
Yes.
that. Without editing nothing is done, so you should go through your drafts again and again and keep on, what do you say about it?
As I mentioned, Jeffrey Archer his manuscript is edited 14 times. So you
Great.
can imagine
Yes.
how much precision is required. I would say that number one, keep reading. Then I always feel that way. The 2020 formula.
Yes.
You learn new words and about 20, 30 words, develop your vocabulary, and then 20, 30 quotes. You can note them down, and some idea, whatever idea is coming to your mind, jot them down, and build up some kind of it can be on your smartphone, or you can maintain a diary.
Yes.
uh, there's a story, in fact, one of the books, a collection of short stories which you had also released, A Tale of Paddles.
Yes, that is
There is a short story called Three Diaries. So there it's about an author who maintains three diaries and how he becomes an author. And he goes on to win the Booker Prize without his knowing about it. So one has to keep the mind fertile.
true.
In fact, I would just like to add that Mr. Devdutt Patnaik was saying that it's like going to the gym. He says, though he doesn't go to gym, he says
Ah,
writing is that kind of a tapasya.
yes,
So
that
you
is
have to keep honing your craft
true.
so much.
True.
It's so important.
Yeah. You can't be, like sitting, like writing one book. You are not becoming a good writer. You have to keep on writing and keep on working on your craft.
Yes,
That is what
that is
actually sir
important.
is saying. So this is what an experience is talking. And sir,
Well, I will still call myself
no
in the
sir.
process.
Being You are being so humble and kind. So as we are just about to close this our talk of us, though there is lot to talk, there is lot of knowledge to take from you. I have two last thing. One is like, what would you like to, what kind of book you would like to suggest to the readers of new generation?
My book or somebody else's
You
book?
can suggest your books as well.
My collection of short stories, which was a big success, Heartbreak at Coffee Shop,
Yes.
that people would certainly enjoy.
Yes,
Uh,
it was a bestseller.
yeah, and this Art of War to Art of Living. In fact, this had to be converted into some kind of a web series,
Okay.
but unfortunately, at that time, COVID set in,
Yeah.
so that those plans got stalled. So those two books certainly, and for non-fiction, I wrote one book called Indian Stories, Images and Thoughts.
Yes.
That was before I had met you.
Yeah.
That has about personalities. Then it has about travelogues. Then it is about philosophy. Then about various techniques like yoga, pranayama. So that's published by becomeshakespeare.com.
Okay.
So these are three, four books I would suggest. And
These
Magic
are,
of the Mind is
yes.
another one.
These are some wonderful recommendation, and all these books are available at various bookstores as well as Amazon.
Yeah, they are on Amazon and
So you
bookstores
can,
like Kunzum and
yeah, they can find it various bookstores as well as online
online, of
platforms.
course.
Books are
Yes.
already available. Sir, one your clear message to the writers and readers.
Well, if you are in this craft, number one, I mean, it takes a lot of time and energy,
Yes,
and one should have a lot of patience.
true.
I keep getting a lot of messages and people contacting. What do we do? Should we publish it? Then they send it to me. I would say first, don't be impatient. You need patience,
Yes.
and try to write blogs. Then write letters to editors. Then review books. So, and you can contribute to our website, Russell Awards. So keep writing and have coffee and
Of
read.
course.
Like what I, again, I'm coming to what Devdutt Patnaik said, that he's
Go
such a
to,
renowned author.
like, you can't
The,
go to gym, at least you can keep practicing on writing.
says that you have to go to gym to maintain your fitness.
Yes,
So if you want to write, you have to read and you have to
you
write.
have to write.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing this much knowledge and journey of your writing. Though it's a big and huge, we can't cover it just in few minutes. But thank you so much for being with us, and thank you so much, people, for listening us. And thank you so much. And I would again suggest go through author Ravi Valluri's book. They are all available online as well as at various bookstores. So, any message?
Thank you so much. I will just end by saying that I have written one book now, manuscript, which I have submitted to literary agents and others,
Great.
hoping for a favorable response, and another co-authored. So co-authoring is another thing which people can
True.
look to.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Welcome.